There's Andrew, Trump, and Melania. There's Melania and Andrew and the Epstein, right? Oh, shit. There, of course, is Prince Andrew and Virginia Giuffre being photographed by Epstein. Dude, isn't this crazy? This is wild, too. Julie K. Brown out here saying, never in a million years did I fathom this when I resurrected the Epstein story in 2018. So, I mean, obviously, a lot of people feeling pretty vindicated about this, with there being some semblance of consequences. Now, bear in mind, don't think he got arrested for anything to do with sex crimes. In fact, I know he didn't. What is being investigated is this idea that Prince Andrew gave away some like state information to Epstein. So that's the angle. I mean, we know it is about the sex crimes, but like they don't have any proof of that. But it's a big deal, man. I mean, this guy is so smarmy. I think this really did it in because it's the lying. And this is what I don't get, why this MFer just consistently gets away with lying and all his degeneracy. I just don't understand why we do that to ourselves here in America, because it's the lying, bro. And that's what gets it. You know, him trying to pretend like the Virginia Giuffre photograph was not real, him denying any, connection to Epstein, and then he gets photographed in Central Park talking to him. Then he does that god-awful interview a while back where he's like, oh, it couldn't be me. I don't sweat. Oh, he's like what, bro? Now you're making up some weird genetic condition? Like, homie, what are you doing? And then the final straw is his little game of resuscitate the girl on the floor in Epstein's house. Dude, brutal, okay? Just brutal. Now, let's get a good perp walk here.
The shutters of a garage door rolled up at the back of a police station this evening in a small Norfolk town. Two cars drove out of the gates. In the back of one of them, behind the tinted windows was, it transpired, Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor. And this is how we know.
Oh.
A photographer caught what...
Dude, there's the image that they do. I love they sound so proper, right? A garage door, the garage. Dude, look at him, bro. What a great photograph. I mean, he is definitely sweating now, dude. Dude, he looks shook, bro. Dude, he does. He looks shook, right? 'Tis only a flesh wound. I'll bite your bloody legs off. Now, here's one thing I will say. A lot of guys are shitting their pants right now. Okay? Let's be honest here and say that this is a move that sort of proclaims no one is safe. Now, America, we're definitely, I don't know if we're going to rise to the occasion. Okay, I'll be honest. I don't know if we will. America is too corrupt. America is so enraptured with the pedos and the wealthy pricks.
I got a question about something big overseas today. The former Prince Andrew arrested by the police there, related to something with Jeffrey Epstein. Do you think people in this country at some point, associates of Jeffrey Epstein, will wind up in handcuffs too?
Well, I'm the expert in a way because I've been totally exonerated. That's very nice. So I can actually speak about it very nicely. I think it's a shame. I think it's very sad. I think it's so bad for the royal family.
Exonerated!
Very, very sad. To me, it's a very sad thing. When I see that, it's a very sad thing to see it and to see what's going on with his brother, who's obviously coming to our country very soon, and he's a fantastic man, the king. So I think it's a very sad thing. It's really interesting because nobody used to speak about Epstein when he was alive, but now they speak. But I'm the one that can talk about it because I've been totally exonerated. I did nothing. In fact, the opposite. He was against me. He was fighting me in the election, which I just found out through the last 3 million pages of documents.
Dude, like, what is he doing, bro? He just keeps saying the questions about Andrew, and he keeps saying, "Oh, I've been totally exonerated. I can talk about it because I've been exonerated." Dude, he sounds guilty as fuck, bro. This is, hey, for the record, they should play this tape in like a detective school. For how do you know when the Mark you're talking to is lying and is guilty as fuck? How? He's gonna talk like this guy. Dude, exonerated. Donald Trump is not exonerated, not even close. But the fact that he keeps going on about that is so weird. And this clip is literally almost to the day, okay, 11 years ago. But let's watch this clip, because this is the thing that all of the right-wingers were sharing today. The minute Andrew got popped, all the right-wingers started spreading this around. Every one of them was sharing this.
You raised the question of Jeffrey Epstein in your remarks about in the Q&A.
Well, I think he's got a problem. I mean,
what do you think the problem will be?
I don't know, but that island was really a cesspool. There's no question about it. Just ask Prince Andrew. He'll tell you about it.
So there's his thing. You should ask Prince Andrew about it. He'll tell you about it, right? So implicating Prince Andrew being on the island. But let's think about this, just sort of in practical terms, because, you know, Trump talked about the island with Andrew. Trump talked about the island with Bill Clinton. Trump's talked a lot about the island. In addition to his own lies, Trump said he's never flown on Epstein's jet, and he has at least 7 times. Trump has denied being close friends with him, but we know they were besties in the 90s. But what's wild about these kind of statements where Trump says, "Oh, ask Andrew about the island," or where Trump calls, supposedly in that FBI report, called the Palm Beach police chief and said, "Everyone knew. We're so glad you arrested Epstein because everybody knew what he was up to." But guys, that's the problem. Even if we never get the smoking gun of the Michael Wolff photos or Trump having done some shit with these girls, which we know he did, the smoking gun we do have is that he knew, okay? He knew. All these guys did. They knew for years. They knew that Epstein was trafficking people. He knew that he trafficked Virginia Giuffre. He knew that Epstein paid off Virginia Giuffre's dad. I mean, they all knew. They went to his house. They saw the CSAM on the walls. Everybody was privy to this shit. And knowing that teen girls are being trafficked out of your private club and then not doing anything for 6 years, and when you finally do call the police chief, supposedly, you don't even like mention, "Oh, by the way, he trafficked a girl out of my club. Here's her name. This is when he grabbed her." Like, right? I mean, why didn't he call the cops back in 2000 when she got trafficked? Why did he make the guy who gave them all lifetime immunity his goddamn cabinet member? Because this is all bullshit. And this is why now Trump is like, dude, he's shook, bro. He is. Dude, he's shook. He is. I'm telling you, we don't know what's coming next, but we know it's going to be something. Here's my thing. I don't want to get too excited about this, okay? Because being arrested and actually having consequences are two very different things. Donald Trump was arrested for his crimes, and look at how that worked out. Okay, so just because this guy gets arrested doesn't mean that he's actually going to serve time or he's even actually going to suffer consequences necessarily. It could just be an arrest and a rigmarole and a like run through the motions kind of deal. But we'll see. Andrew is the guy with the most evidence. Let's put it that way. He is. Andrew is the guy with the most evidence, guys. Obviously, he got fucking roasted by this photo. I mean, just roasted. Then we see Virginia, Naomi Campbell's yacht in the same fucking outfit, right? Like, remember this shit? Hobnobbing in the social scene of his. He totally gets caught. He denied the picture existed. Then, I mean, the damning one, guys, was Andrew and Epstein in Central Park. Because remember, through all this, he like denied. He was like, what do you mean? I don't have anything to do with Epstein. Like, don't even know this guy. And then right after the shit dropped, a photographer like photographed him and Epstein taking a walk in Central Park. It's like, homie, what are you doing? You like fly to America right when this shit is blowing up and like, oh yeah, sure, you nothing. It's not like you're getting your story straight. And then that horrible interview. Oh, I don't sweat. Oh, cheeky. I mean, he may get cooked. But again, they didn't bust him on sex crimes. His charges were suspicion of misconduct in public office. Dude, we need a law like that for Trumpy. But again, we don't know if he's going to be convicted. It is pretty serious. I think it's pretty similar to treason, but at least it's a start. Now, people were reacting to this. This is Maria Farmer. This is Annie Farmer's older sister. Maria is the one who originally called the FBI 1996 on Epstein and Trump. And here's a statement from her on Andrew's arrest. Today is just the beginning of accountability and justice brought forth by Virginia Roberts Giuffre, a young mother who adored her daughter so deeply she fought the most powerful on earth to protect her. She did this for everyone's daughters. Let's now demand all the dominoes of power and corruption begin to fall. That's what's crazy about this, guys. This guy got brought down by her, dude. Here she was, like a 17-year-old girl in the Mediterranean on a yacht, hanging out with like all these sharks and predators, and she's being trafficked and being abused, and she took down a prince, dude. I mean, unfortunately, she didn't live to see it. This shit really took a toll on her, but she would have been pretty fucking excited, you know? I mean, it's crazy. It's really unheard of, guys. It could be a big shakeup. Here's Virginia Giuffre's family made a statement. Today, our broken hearts have been lifted with the news that no one is above the law, not even royalty. On behalf of our sister, we extend our gratitude to the UK Thames Valley Police in their investigation and arrest of Andrew Mountbatten-Windsor. He was never a prince. For survivors everywhere, Virginia did this for you. Dude, what a powerful fucking moment, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all of this really started like almost to the day, guys. You ready for this? It was almost to the day 15 years ago. On March 2nd, okay? March 2nd, 2011 is when Virginia Giuffre's article came out in the Daily Mail. And that was where she gave the photograph of her and Andrew, and she went public. She had prior been part of a civil suit where she was listed as a Jane Doe, and she decided she was going to go like public and tell her story. And she was the first person to do it, 2011. And it was like, you know, a shot that reverberated worldwide. Ultimately, Ghislaine Maxwell ended up making some comments. Then Virginia sued Ghislaine for defamation, which put everyone got deposed, put everything into the public record. And those were the things that eventually Julie K. Brown found, while sniffing this out, that helped crack this open. So, dude, that move to go public, even though she immediately got death threats, she immediately got followed. Anywhere she moved, they would find her. It's pretty crazy. 15 years ago, almost to the day, man, she was a warrior. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. You like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members. So if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.